At 12:47 a.m., when most of the city was asleep, something small happened in New York. It wasn't loud or dramatic, but it carried a powerful lesson that stayed long after the night ended. The diner was quiet. Chairs were flipped upside down, the lights were dim, and the smell of coffee still lingered in the air. The owner stood behind the counter counting the register, his eyes tired and his shoulders heavy. It had been a long day, bills to pay, rent due, and another morning coming too soon. He was completely alone. Just as he reached for the door lock, the door opened. A homeless man stepped inside. His clothes were dirty, his hands cold, and his eyes carried the weight of too many nights like this. The owner felt that familiar pose the moment when exhaustion whispers that it's time to go home. The man spoke softly. He didn't ask for food. He didn't ask for money. He simply said, "Sir, can I please have some water? Just water." The owner looked at him. For a brief second, the entire world felt silent. Then he filled a glass and placed it on the counter. But he didn't stop there. He reached into his pocket and placed something else beside it, a key. He said, "You can use the restroom." The homeless man froze, not because of the water, but because of the key. Inside that restroom, more than dirt was washed away. He cleaned himself, fixed his hair, and looked at his reflection. For the first time in a long while, he didn't see a homeless man. He saw a human being. When he came back, he placed the key on the counter. His eyes were wet and his voice shook as he said, "Thank you for treating me like a person." The door closed and the diner became quiet again. But the owner stood there, unable to move, because he had realized something important. Sometimes people don't need money. They don't need advice. They don't even need food. Sometimes they just need dignity. That small act didn't change the world, but it changed one night. It changed one man. And maybe it changed the owner too. Because kindness isn't about how much you give, it's about how you make someone feel. So here's the real question. When you're tired, when it's late, and when no one is watching, would you still choose kindness? Would you still choose to see a person instead of a problem? The world doesn't lack money. It lacks humanity. And sometimes, all it takes to restore someone's faith is a glass of water and a little respect.